super sport, wet paint, big feet. I pull up and kill shit, 6 feet.
Alright, 6 feet going deep. It's Torius with
Lil Pyrexx.
Alright, Lil Pyrexx, why don't you tell us about what you do?
I make music, I produce, I model, and I do art.
You're an
I
artist.
paint.
You're an all-around artist, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, what part of Florida did you grow up in?
I grew up in mainly Broward County, Oakland Park. I was all over the place. I was in Lauderhill Lakes, Sunrise, North Lauderdale mainly. That's all though.
How was it like growing up in? It's like most. You were like mostly in the Broward area, right?
Yeah, all my life.
Why are you moving so much?
It was just different situations. You know, they would rebuild. Sometimes we didn't have it. You know, It was kind of hard growing up, so just had to find a way.
Was it easy, like making friends and stuff, like going to new places, or what kind of kid were you? Like a quiet kid?
I was like mainly the kids would come to me.
Uh-huh.
So usually, example, I'd go to the park, play ball by myself.
Mm-hmm.
They'd ask, try and play games, cause I used to play ball.
Yeah.
So it would always be like they would come to me, I'd never come to them. So I was more of a quiet kid.
Mm-hmm.
I like to stay to myself.
How were you like on the court?
On the court, I was actually nice.
For real?
People don't believe it, but
you were breaking ankles?
I really was. I played for teams and all.
So how was it? Like, did you make it to championships or anything like that? Or?
I played travel basketball, and I also I made it to a championship game, but we lost.
Oh damn!
But I wasn't no star player or nothing. But I was a player that stuck out.
What was your position? Like your best one?
I was playing shooting guard, small forward.
You play a lot of 2K?
Sometimes, not really. My PlayStation doesn't really work right now.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been tripping.
Not for you, because I know 2K just came out. 18?
18, yeah, I've been waiting to get it.
You got it,
my
right?
remote broke. No, my remote broke.
Damn. But yeah, what about during class and stuff?
Like student type?
Yeah, were you good student, keeping
I
up
wasn't.
with your grades? Or?
I wasn't.
Not at all?
No, not at all. I'm trying to now, because you think about it, you don't know if rap's really going to be there for you in the future.
Yeah.
But if you have a career, if rap don't work out, you always have a second plan, like a plan B.
Mm-hmm.
So most rappers, they see they get a few views, so they say fuck school. And I don't go that way. I get my views or whatever, and so I continue to do what I have to in school, because I always got to have a plan B for myself.
Yeah. Do you feel like your grades got better after you realized that? Something you do after?
They got really good. Yeah. Another thing that motivated me was my girlfriend.
How long are you guys together?
About 2 years.
Oh.
Yeah. She talked some sense into me, because I was really thinking I wasn't thinking about no plan B, to be honest. I was just thinking about straight music, and she put
You were into pharmaceuticals at that time?
I really was. Because I know a few people that are into it, and they tell me it's actually a good job. So I was thinking, why not go for it? It's something I would like to do.
Do you have a job right now?
No, I'm actually looking.
Because I know Publix, I don't think you need a degree to work in the pharmacy. You're not I don't know if you're a pharmacist. No. You could work at Publix and moved up to pharmacy. Because I know a couple people have done that, and they weren't going to school.
Oh, Publix pharmacies?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Walmart or places like that. Those places in the pharmacy. Yeah.
To be honest, I don't know. I try to be more a hospital pharmacist, because I felt like that job would be nice, but CVS or whatever would be cool too.
Would you ever be a pharmacist rapper?
I would, to be honest.
In the day, or pharmacist at night, a rapper?
Yeah, of course. In the day at the pharmacy, at night at the studio.
What was that What was it that actually got you into rapping?
It's crazy. I've actually started rapping since 6th grade. I've had I didn't always have this name though. First 6th grade, I was recording from a phone, just holding the phone to my mouth with the speaker right
You're using
there.
GarageBand?
No,
On your phone?
I don't. But actually, I was my first name was Oso, just some.
Like a bear?
Yeah, and then official Oso actually, and then I was just recording, and in the middle school I had like some clout from that, just like middle school clout though, and then
because you were like making music and people were like, oh shit, he's making music.
Yeah, and everyone already somewhat knew me because I've always had face coming up. So, usually, and then middle school, 8th grade year, I stopped, and then who really inspired me to make music again was Playboy Carti. Because like I don't know, just the sound he has really like made me want to start making music. Because I felt like honestly,
like what do you mean, like it sound like his beats or like his rapping?
Yeah, just how he raps. But honestly, the reason I really did start is because I listen to people, but I feel I could do better. That's why like I actually started making music.
But do you feel like it's actually like better? Because like nowadays a lot of people, there's like a big debate of like either it's like bars or it's like ignorance.
Yeah.
So just because you're like you could rap better than someone else doesn't mean that you like pop off from it.
With my music, some of it I try to add both bars and ignorance. So like some people could like they could get turned to it, but at the same time
they could learn something. Or
hear just like that.
What like what artists do you like? Do you like to listen to? Like who's in your playlist right now?
Kevin Causey.
Where's he from?
He's from Atlanta. Young Redder. Shout out Young Redder, Shine Street. Lil Fiji.
Lil Fiji?
Yeah.
I think he's from down here.
Yeah, he is.
I know him.
It's actually obviously I listen to Smoke Perp, Cardi, Fwani. Just all of them. Mainly, I listen to Gucci a lot.
Have you ever met Smoke Perp?
Nah.
Cause I'm pretty sure he's from Hialeah.
Yeah, he is. I think that's about it. Like the rest are just like lower artists. I listen to B Shine, Rude Boy JD. Those are lower artists, but they're really good.
But are you like more into mainstream or more into the underground?
I've always been into underground, but not into like the Space Ghost Perp wave.
You were into that?
No, like I like Black Cray.
Wasn't he part of Space Ghost Perp?
He was.
Wave?
But I wasn't like listening to him at that point. I listened to him when he like went his own way.
Yeah. No, because I was heavy into that Raider Clan era.
Yeah.
The Raider Clan was what got me into like the whole underground.
Was it?
Yeah. I mean, I was listening to like Drake and shit.
I found out about Raider Clan from No Jumper a long time ago, but I had no idea what it was. Yeah.
I know, I was like living in that time. Like everyone was like talking about Space Ghost Perp. Like that's when it was like coming up.
Around that time though, I was kind of slightly like more into mainstream, but not like that. I just loved Drake a lot at that point.
Yeah, I was the same way.
Like I was low key a Drake. I had like a brush cutter and all. It was hilarious.
But yeah. Oh no, I thought you were gonna talk more about the Raider Clan or like underground.
Actually, yeah, it wasn't.
So like when you started rapping, was like a lot of other people rapping too, or like were you the only one rapping that you knew?
Of my friends?
Yeah, or like anyone like around like your school or like people that you knew. Cause I know like a lot of people say like nowadays like everyone wants to be a rapper, so like but before it wasn't like as as much. When
I first started rapping, I was rapping with my homeboys. And then I was rapping with actually one of my really close friends. He's the one I started making music with. His name is Trill OZ. We had our first song. We recorded it at his house. And then like other people around us started making music. And then eventually my name was getting around Broward. So I met these kids and we formed a group called Angel World. But I left it.
What was it called? Angel World? Yeah.
Not really. It was just something about like the name. I came up with the name. First it was Digital Angels. And then eventually, like, I left it, like, not for no like specific reason.
Was it because like where you were doing like art anything at that time, like art paintings or digital paintings?
No, for them it was just strictly music, and like producing. Like I left though because it wasn't no problems or nothing. I just left because I wanted to be like a independent artist, my own artist.
Yeah,
I didn't want to
so
be
it's like more like a collective.
Yeah.
After that.
But yeah, we were making music at one point, and then so we would make music, but eventually like people, they got busy, you know, people started getting jobs and stuff, so it wasn't really time to make music.
Yeah.
So like there wasn't really a point of groups. We had a few shows. We did about 2-3 shows.
Do you remember the shows were? Like who was like opening or headlining?
One was, I think it was Wave G Visuals. And then I had my first show, and they were like their own group.
Like you did it yourself?
Yeah, my first show. And
I mean, like you put it together?
No.
It was
me and one of the artists in Angel World, we both had the same manager. So that's how I ended up meeting them. And so like later on that night, I was talking to the artist with the same manager, Lil Rover, and like that's how I ended up going into the group, because he asked me about it, and I was like, yeah, I'll think about it, and then eventually I joined it. But like I'm still close with them. Like there's no beef, no nothing with them.
Like you just not like on the like music level.
No, we still make music together when we can. But it's like, it's not really all the time.
Yeah.
So, like when we can, of course we'll like find a place to record. But it's always like hard to find places to record because we don't really have studios like that.
Yeah.
Like around Broward.
So like you guys go to like people's houses or just
like? We've been to a studio, but like we didn't really get much done because it wasn't an actual studio. We didn't have everything we needed.
Like what do you need? Then you just need the mic? Yeah,
like there was always a problem. Like either the computer like was fucking up, or like someone left something. So it was always a problem. But usually when we would like go to somebody's house, it'd just be straight music. We'd make a bunch of songs.
Does it always come out like the perfect, like the best quality? Or
sometimes it's like rush music. And personally, I'm not a fan of rush music. I like to take my time. Cause like usually with my songs, if I see it's not good enough, if I see any type of little like mistake, I don't post it or I re-record it. But usually all the rush songs we made were actually really good. It's just the quality, like the mixing quality wasn't good. That's all.
What are like some like distractions that keep you away from like music that you can't like? You're doing this, so you can't really like have time to do the music.
I don't really have any, to be honest, because strictly when I can, because like when I can, I'm making music. Like this weekend actually, I made about 20 songs in about 3 days, 4 days. I was not.
What do you do? Like you freestyle or just like
I do.
Write?
So like I would write a few verses, and then I just start getting into freestyling, punching lines in.
Yeah.
Or sometimes if I'm feeling the beat, I'll just go straight in. And then I listen to it, and I see if I could do better, and if I can, I delete it all and go straight in again. So, but like at the moment, I haven't really been dropping music because my laptop broke. So,
How'd it break?
My mom dropped it. Actually.
On accident?
Yeah, it was on accident. So my brother has a desktop in his room. So he went out for his birthday in Orlando, and so I was in his room the whole weekend.
Just like making music?
Just recording, just nonstop, no sleep, just recording. Trying to find the right sound. And it went well, but like he came back, so I won't probably, the songs I have now already done.
You just gotta like find a way to like put him out there.
Yeah. Because usually he's not there at home sometimes. But if I want to use a computer, he'll let me.
Yeah.
But Like, if I want, I could just ask them, oh, let me use the computer, and I could just drop something real quick.
Yeah.
But I don't really plan on dropping anything.
What about, like, how's your plays on, like, SoundCloud, YouTube, like, all that stuff going?
I just made a YouTube. I think the highest amount of plays I ever got was about, like, 70K.
Oh, damn.
Like, but I average about, like, 5K plays. It's not a lot. It really isn't. But...
yeah, but at least they're listening.
Yeah, because at first I couldn't even get 90 plays.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks. I was struggling. Now I could get about 5K, 7K in about a month.
But how do you, like, get those people to, like, actually listen?
I have friends, like, I have people who would spread my music. Like, I was told, like, in Monarch High School, my music is around there, but I got to see it to believe it, because they say they like my music over there.
Because you had a lot of people, like, commenting, like, oh, interview Lil Pyrexx, interview Lil Pyrexx, Lil Pyrexx, Lil Pyrexx.
Because I posted on my Twitter, and I was like, oh, if you want the Lil Pyrexx interview, go comment under 6 feet. So what happened? I was surprised they commented though. I had some people I didn't even know commenting. So it's good to know that I have some type of support out there.
Yeah, because that's when I was, like, first, like, starting it, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't even think that was going to get, like, people actually, like, watch it, just like you said.
Yeah.
The plays.
I didn't really think nobody's going to listen to my music either. But, like, I guess it took off. It didn't really take off, but
It's like taking off.
Soon, like, mark my words, soon, I have a lot of good stuff coming out.
I had a question, but I forgot it. So when you're, like, when do you know, like, a song is, like, finished?
Usually before I drop a song, I hear it in the car to see how it sounds all the way turned up. Because there's some songs that I made where you can only hear the bass. You can't hear no lyrics. So, and I have to go around certain people.
But like a beat or like beat you made?
Nah. I actually, all my old beats that I made were on my laptop.
Oh.
They're all gone.
So how good of a producer are you?
I can make like decent beats, like not no, like, you know, like crazy type beats. Like I can make something that people can slide on, basic but good. Yeah. But right now, like I have a lot of ideas for beats, but I can't make none because I don't have no laptop.
Are you gonna get one soon?
I'm trying to save up for a MacBook.
What program are you using?
I was using the Adobe one.
Audition? I didn't even know you could make beats on that.
Oh no. I was using FL Studios.
Oh. Yeah. So you record on Audition?
No, I record on Audacity. It's nothing good because I don't really know no good software.
I mean, you can record on
FL? I don't know how to.
You just like plug in your mic. Well, if you have a mic, you just plug in the mic and you just like you rap into it.
Like I tried and like it didn't work. I just said fuck it.
You ever watch like YouTube tutorials?
I tried. That's how I learned how to make beats actually.
Cause I have friends that what kind of beats do you like to make? Like what would you describe your sound as? Like what artists?
I like to make like a young Redder type beat. Cause like his sound really sticks out to me the way he makes beats.
Sound like? I never heard it.
His sound is like a dark sound. Like it's like fast paced beats with like really nice like I don't know how to say it. He just uses some nice plugins, but the way he just makes his beats are really nice. I don't really know how to explain his sound, but like if I could, like if he was here himself, he could have like showed some beats. Like he's really nice with it. Like
what about how like everyone, you know how like people describe like how would you describe like a Miami sound or like a
Miami sound,
a Broward sound? Is it from Broward? Like what does Broward sound like?
In general, like
yeah, like what's the sound of Broward?
Fast. Yeah, like fast music, 954, all that. Like that's the Broward sound.
What, you don't see it as dark?
Not really, but to be honest, every artist in Broward that's actually good, they all, well, it depends because there's underground. There's a lot of types of music. Like there's like that underground like type of music that like I make, and then there's like street music, There's there's a whole different type of music, but the scene that I see, like in Florida, is more of a like a darkish, like a hype type of like music.
What do you mean by hype?
Like okay, example. Cause to be honest, the way it's looking, it looks like X is running the scene so far. So the music he makes, or that he started making, was mainly hype. Like all the songs he has, and so a lot of people jumped onto the hype wave. Cause if you think about it, a lot of artists started screaming on their tracks right after he did, and so it's more of a bass and like hype lyrics. Like, cause if you look at it, you could look at Lil Pump, it's bass and hype. You look at Smoke Perp, it's bass and hype. Like, but sometimes it's either they don't get me wrong though. I'm not saying that they only scream on tracks, because I've listened to their music and it's like a whole different sound. They got different sounds.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, mainly if you think about Broward music, it's gonna automatically go to like street music. Like example, Kodak, Coleon, all them.
With the whole sniper game?
Yeah, all of them. Humble Haitian, all of them.
So like when you're at your shows, right? What was the first show that you've done, and like how would you feel like when you're performing? Like, were you nervous at all?
I was, when I on my way there, keep it real, I was like, oh, I'm gonna kill this show. I got there, and like I was just looking around. It was pretty deep, so I was kind of nervous. And then I was just watching other people perform, so it didn't look that hard. So first song, they liked it, and then after the whole performance, I got some claps. I got, I seen people put their flash out, so I'm just like, okay, they're liking it. And then eventually, some of the people from the show came up to me, asking me, social media, SoundCloud, and then till this day, they still listen to my music and share it. Like, I see them every day. I log into SoundCloud. I see, oh, him or her.
So does that like motivate you to do more shows?
It does, but like no one really has hit me for shows. So I haven't did a show in about 8 months. I've been looking to get one though, but I don't know. I just gotta keep trying.
Yeah, so like promoters book Lil Pyrexx for your shows, so bring people out.
Say it again.
Book for the promoters.
Oh yeah,
they gotta book you for their shows.
Book me for shows. Lil Pyrexx.
What was your favorite venue that you performed at? Do you remember the name of it?
My first one. I think it was So Much Sauce.
Was it the show or the venue? Like the place that you were performing at?
The name of the show or
the venue, like the place where the show was at.
Oh, I don't remember it, but I do remember some of the bigger faces.
Who was out there?
I think the biggest person there was Army Man Yomi, and Lil Rover, because at that point he had like a really fire song out.
Do you go to like a lot like shows just to like support your boys, or like just to go out and just like be there? So like,
not really.
Do you go to like concerts?
If I could, I wanted to go to a Cardi concert, but that was like, oh.
The one. What happened?
I couldn't find a ride.
For real? You need an Uber or Lyft?
Nah, it's always a problem with the ride all the time.
Damn. Nah, I know we've been trying to schedule this for a while. But...
Yeah.
Keep going. There's a silver party here.
Okay. But yeah, like when, like usually I feel like I could get shows if I just try and work harder. Cause like I know people, like I know a few people. It's just I'm not the type of person to reach out and be like, yo, can you do this for me? I always like to do stuff on my own.
But like, how do you network with people? They just all come to you, or cause you gotta reach out sometimes.
Yeah. Usually through music. That's how I always meet everyone. Either music or basketball. But lately it's just been straight music, cause I met a lot of people through music. And when I reach out, it's never for like the biggest favor. It's either for like a feature or something.
Yeah.
Or a beat.
Has anyone tried to talk to you for a feature?
Yeah, people who actually had like 50 followers.
For real?
Yeah, try to attach me like 200.
For real?
Yeah, I've had people come in my DM and be like, "Yo, buy a feature,"
For real?
and
Like, who are you?
yeah, like, I just didn't reply. I just left them on scene, cause like that's kind of disrespectful.
Yeah, just say like, oh.
And then when I go on their page and like, no disrespect, cause everyone works their own way, and I see like 25 plays in like a year, and I'm just like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like that, like you can't do that.
It's because they're in their DMs, in your DMs saying buy this.
Yeah, buy this, buy that, and then like I'm not getting no benefit from it. What am I gonna get? Like 5 plays? And then the thing is, they asked to put this song on my page, so I'm like,
Right.
yeah, how do you want to feature? You want to charge me and then drop the song on my page so you can get clout? It's like I'm paying to give him clout.
I didn't know people actually do that.
Yeah, a lot of people do that, especially producers.
Oh yeah, producer now. My DMs stay flooded. Like, yo, rap on this. Yo, rap
Yeah.
on my beat. Can you rap
Like-
on my beat? And their beats be ass most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time they send me like
Their first beat they ever
Yeah.
made.
Like, actually, y'all need to stop sending me Jay-Z type beats, because I'm not getting on them. Like, I got so many Jay-Z type beats, 50 Cent type beats, and I just look at my email and I just want to delete my whole email.
I feel like that's when people do like all that brass.
Yeah.
Like they just put brass on it and they're like, oh, it's a Jay-Z type beat. It's a 50 Cent type beat.
They don't even know what kind of beats they get on, and sometimes it's like basic. Like, the other time I got a beat, it was just tapping.
Bro.
Yeah. And he tried to charge me like $48 for it. And so I exposed him. And he got mad. He was like, "Oh, you're mad because you couldn't afford it." And I was like, "I didn't want to afford it.
It was not worth it.
It wasn't. It was literally like, you know, the claps.
Yeah.
On FL, it was just claps. It's claps and bass. No sounds. Just claps and bass.
I mean, you never know because sometimes, like, you know, the simplest sounds can be like, you know,
Yeah,
bangers
but
sometimes
the thing is, the beat wasn't even good.
it was all
Like,
beat.
in general. Like, no, it just wasn't a good beat in general. It was nothing like someone could rap to. Like, if you would have heard the beat, you probably would have threw your phone across the street. The beat was like horrible.
Oh damn! Have you ever been finessed before?
Finesse Road?
Finessed
By who?
by anyone?
Oh, have I ever got finesse?
Yeah, like has anyone like scammed you or finessed you or anything?
Never.
Not yet.
I've always been the one finessing, to be honest.
For real?
Always since middle school.
So you were born finesser?
Yeah, at one point, the people that my friends that I have now, I didn't fuck with them before. Because like, I thought they were all annoying. But eventually we started being homeboys. Before I knew them and was close to them, all I did was finesse them.
For real?
Yeah. And to this day, I sometimes still try to. Even though they're my friends. Not like finesse in a bad way, but like, you know, like shoe trades or something.
Like shoe trade?
Yeah.
Oh, you're into like the sneaker game?
Yeah, I really am. I've been in sneakers since like 6th grade. My homeboy put me on. He's the one who actually taught me how to finesse.
For real?
Yeah. Izzy. Shout out Izzy.
Wait, Izzy what? Got tats?
Nah, Izzy the barber.
Oh.
He's a barber. He's the one who actually put me on the shoes. He brought me to my first shoe event, DXC.
That was back when they used to have them.
Yeah, we were out there all the time, Miami. Just Miami Dolphin Stadium, all that.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah, it was live. It's hella steals.
You did you make a lot of money from there?
Not a lot, like, cause I'm not gonna lie, all the times I would go over there, I'd be stingy. I didn't cause you know how you gotta come with your shoes.
Yeah.
I'd never bring my good shoes, cause I liked them so much. I'd always bring the bullshit.
I gotta change your SIM card. Yeah, you can keep talking.
But usually, when I would go over there, I just watch with my eyes.
Just to see like.
Yeah, I'd watch how he would finesse, and that's how I learned how to finesse by myself.
So like, how would you finesse like people like? That's I want to talk. Say that.
With shoes, I'll talk about shoes.
Cause one time this guy I sold him some cool gray 11s, and he was like, oh, this and that, and I talked him down. No, I talked him up to like 170 something, and then I gave him some, and I was like, fuck, I left the soles at my crib. Cause I used to take them out because they were a little small. So I sold him the shoes without the soles, and he got upset that he was looking for me, but I did.
Did he crap?
Huh?
Did he he didn't want to buy them anymore?
Nah, I left. I got the
You
bread.
just left?
Yeah, I got the bread. People used to finesse all the time, selling fake, trying to trade fake shoes.
Oh yeah, I finesse people off a lot of fake kicks.
For
Yeah, fake breads, fake cool grays, fake everything, and I knew they were fake. Like, I would
Did you have fake phones?
No, I never.
No.
Personally, I never had fake shoes.
Cause you look like this kid that was. I went to SneakerCon with my boys one time, and this kid was trying to trade fake phones for my boys cement fours, but he knew that they were fake.
You knew they were fake.
Yeah.
Even I'd go onto websites all these fake designer websites, and I'd flip the clothes for way more. I'd buy a Gucci shirt for $20 and sell it for $250 OfferUp. That's quick cash on OfferUp and all that. But
no one ever called you out. They said, "Yo, this is fake."
They never even noticed.
Oh damn.
It was crazy.
But do you have any advice that you would want to give anybody starting out?
If you're making music, keep trying. If you're playing sports, keep trying. If you feel you can't do it, you could. It's hard work, practice, and dedication.
Mm-hmm. And anyone you want to shout out?
I want to shout out Shine Street, Angel World. I want to shout out Young Zan, Autumn Boys, Rico. Shout out my girlfriend. And Autumn Boys, everyone that I fuck with. Shout out Sinclair, all y'all. And that's it.
And where can they find you at?
On Twitter, you can find me at Lil Pyrexx, Instagram at Lil Pyrexx, SoundCloud, Lil Pyrexx. And yeah, that's it.
All right. So this has been 6 Feet with Lil Pyrexx.